Hello, welcome to my chat. How are you doing today? Hey, Dining with Zion, welcome to my live. So glad you guys could make it. So today I'm going to be doing some Crockpot freezer meal preps. So hopefully everything goes all right. Thanks for giving me the thumbs up. Welcome to my chat. How are you doing today? Oh wait, let me turn this down. Hey, Dining with Zion, welcome to my live. So glad you. Okay. So hopefully everything goes right. We've been having trouble with our internet service, so hopefully I don't buffer out too much, but we'll see how it goes. So it's almost 6 o'clock. I'm gonna give a couple more people time to get in. But how's everybody doing today? What you guys been up to? Hey, Lady Swag, welcome in. Thank you. TV and cooking. I feel you. Nothing much. Me neither. Just been sitting here getting my preps together for this meal prep that I'm going to be doing. Hopefully everything goes all right. You know, this is like my third live, but I still get nervous every time. When you guys do live, do you get nervous regardless of how many lives you do? And for some reason, every time oh, you do too. I know. It's like the second one, I was like really real comfortable with it. And although it was a sip and chat one, so I was sipping a little bit. But yeah, so it's like I still get nervous regardless. I guess maybe that'll go away in time. I got my laptop here too, so I can also see everybody that comes in, and if I can see any of your questions you might have. Oh, okay. But you know what? I'm still having trouble setting up the live chat on my laptop. I don't have a problem with my phone, but when I try and do it on my laptop, I seem to have trouble getting it all set up. Do you guys do it from your phone? Do you do it, Diane, from your phone or your laptop? Because I don't know what I'm doing wrong or why it doesn't want to work for me, but when I try to do it on the computer, it just won't work. So you do it on your laptop too. Now, do you do StreamYard or do you do YouTube Live? Because I was trying YouTube Live and it just doesn't want to work for me. Hmm. Maybe I might inbox you one day on IG and you can help me go through it because it just won't work. It keeps trying to tell me that I need to download something. Wait, I'll be right back. I'm gonna move my laptop over here so I can see you guys' comments. Yeah, I don't know why I have trouble doing it on my laptop, but no problem when I do it on my phone. I think I am. I think I already got Google Chrome set up. Maybe I need to reinstall Google Chrome. But that's how I do like everything else, my thumbnails and everything. It's all set up on Google Chrome, so I don't understand what's going on. Everybody have a good Christmas and a real nice New Year. Can't believe that it's 2020 already. Okay. So I'm going to give everybody like maybe 5 more minutes and then I'm going to get started. Oh, that's good. I had a pretty good Christmas too. I had let's see, 18 people over. Me, let's see. I had trouble going live on my phone. Oh, wow. See, I have no problem on my phone. Hey, sister cousin, how you doing today? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, so for Christmas, it was I have an iPad. That was basically it. So for Christmas, we did a big Christmas dinner here at our house. We had about 18 people, and we all kind of like pitched in and fixed dishes together. Hey, Green Organic, how are you today, sis? Streamlabs is just go to Google Chrome and download Streamlabs. Hey, Tablescape Diva, how you doing, sis? So you just download Streamlab from Google Chrome, and that should do it. Oh, wait a minute. I got a, what is it? Sign moderators. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm going to assign one more moderator. There we go. No, thank you. Let's see. All right, you know what? 3 more minutes and we're going to get started on my Crockpot freezer meals. So, hey, Lisa and Will, thanks for coming in. So, I'm sure almost everybody might be familiar with Crockpot freezer meals. So, a lot of times in the colder months, I do a lot of Crockpot freezer meals. And basically, it's like a meal prep. You can prep the meal ahead of time and freeze it. And then when you're ready to, yes, I love them. Then when you're ready to cook, you just pull your bag out of the freezer, put it in your crock pot, and then let it cook, and you're good to go. So what I usually do is, like today, well, usually I'll do it on a Sunday. So what I would usually do is prepare Sunday's meal for Monday. So I would prepare enough for dinner and for lunch. So I will prepare Sunday for Monday's lunch and dinner, and then when I come home Monday from work, I'll put one in the crock pot, and that will be for Tuesday's dinner and lunch, and then so on and so on. And then Wednesday, I'll do it for Thursday. So it's like I'm doing it the day before, But when I come home, all I have to do is put it in, and then I can still just sit back, relax. I already have dinner made, and once that one's done, then I just fix it up in our food containers, and we're good to go for the next day. And I usually, so today I'm only going to be doing 3 meals, and then I'll do some more meals off camera and just do a video of me making the meals. I usually try and prepare about maybe 14 meals total. Yeah, I love using the crock pot. In the fall and in the winter, that's all I do. I don't do it as much in the summer because we're more on the go. Yes, and I love the leftovers because it's like if my husband gets home before me, he can throw one in the crock pot. So it's like it's perfect. And what we'll do is like yesterday, I went out and I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I went out and did my big grocery shopping haul. So I'll go and do the haul and get all the food and write everything down that I need and everything. And then when I'm preparing the meals, I use a crock pot liner. So I put the liner in the crock pot, cook the meal, divvy it up in food containers, and then just throw the liner away and your crock pot's still clean, which that was actually his idea. I never thought about using crock pot. Okay, I'm back. See what I mean? We're having trouble with our internet service, and it keeps buffering my phone and my computer. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get started in case it starts buffering out again. Okay, there we go. No, you didn't lose connection. We're having a bad connection. I've been having bad internet connection for the last 2 days, and me and my husband, we even thought about getting another internet provider because we keep having that problem off and on. I know it's real aggravating. So I'm going to start out. So what I do is I start out with my baggie here, and I label. So for this one, I'm going to be doing slow cooked chicken and gravy. And then I usually use this Kool-Aid pitcher here, and I take the baggie. Oh wait, where's my gloves? And I always wear gloves when touching chicken. Did you guys see? It froze up again. You must have AT&T. No, we don't. I don't have AT&T. We have Comcast. We have Comcast here. But I'm going to switch it up to this new company called HughesNet. So the pitcher, and then I usually take the baggie and put it down in the pitcher. And I already have my chicken over here cleaned, all cleaned. And so my husband doesn't really care. Wait, let me move this one out the way. My husband doesn't really care for white meat as much as I do. He likes dark meat. So for this one, I'm going to be adding, and you just put everything in the bag. For him, I'm going to be adding 4 legs. Now I'm just going to keep working. I won't be talking. So I'm going to add 4 legs, and I'm going to add 2 chicken breasts for me because I only eat 1 chicken breast per meal, and all my chicken is already cleaned. So I added the chicken in, and then I'm going to take off this glove so I can touch the other items. And for this, you need 2 pounds of chicken, 2 packs of gravy because I'm doubling it up, 1 thing of cream of chicken soup, and salt and pepper to taste, but you don't have to add the salt and pepper till your actual meal. And then you're just going to dump your gravy in there. And like I said, I'm doubling it up. I usually have a bowl here to put the trash in. And then I'm just going to empty my cream of chicken soup. Now, it's also a good idea when you're putting your meals in the freezer. What I do is I get some parchment paper or wax paper, and I put that in between each freezer meal. So when you're taking it out, they don't stick to each other because they're on the parchment paper. And you're just going to dump everything in your bag. And like I say, I recommend, if you're going to be doing more than one type of meat, then you'll probably want to definitely wear gloves. You don't want any cross-contamination or anything like that. So you got all that in there. Where's my piece of paper towel? And you might want to get the zip type of bags. So you take it out. It's going to look like that. You're going to zip it up as much as you can. Let out as much air as possible. And then you're going to kind of, let's see if you guys can see that. You're going to kind of mush it all together. I call it jushing it. I kind of like to jush it where the gravy and everything gets all on the chicken real good. Then after I do that, then I kind of open it a little, let a little bit more of the air back out. And that's it. That's like your meal number one right there. And let's see, I already have some parchment paper. Strips of parchment paper. So I already have the strips of parchment paper. And so once it's going into the freezer, I'm going to layer the paper like that. I hope you guys can see that real good. Let me bend that down. So you're just going to layer the parchment paper and then stack the next one, stack the next one. So that is the first meal. So this is the chicken and gravy. I'm going to move that one over there. Make sure you close your bag real tight so that it doesn't leak out. That's why I get the zipper bags. They seem to work a lot better. Hello to everybody that came in that I did not see. So the next one that I'm going to be preparing is chicken and dumplings. Now all of these meals, when you're ready to cook them, you will cook them. If you cook them on high, it's for 4 hours. And if you cook them on low, it's 6 to 8 hours depending on your crock pot. So the next one is the chicken and dumplings. I'm going to layer the bag in there. Now this recipe calls for some shredded carrots. So I buy the matchstick carrots. Now I prepped everything, all the seasonings, everything ahead of time. You're going to need 2 cans of cream of chicken soup, my water, have my water here in my measuring cup. You're going to need some diced onions. So I have my diced onions. You're going to need your seasonings. I mixed them all together in some butter. And then you're going to need some milk and some Grand biscuits, but you're not going to use those now. You're going to use those once you put the actual meal in the crock pot. It said like, I think it said a half hour. Yeah, 20 minutes to a half hour before it's done. That's when you're going to add your biscuits and your milk. So I already pre-did all of the ingredients. Let me double check on the water. So because I doubled the recipe, and I'm going to put the water in first. It's going to be 2 cups of water. I wish YouTube had a way that when you're doing lives and you're talking, that people could actually talk back. They could interact verbally, so you can hear them as opposed to trying to read the screen. And oh, let me get the thing back. And it called for onions, so I use the red onions. Let's see. I use the red onions because I don't like the yellow and the white onions. And then you're going to dump that. That's 1 cup. And I'm going to go back later and write all these recipes in. So this is, my seasonings are ground pepper and dried rosemary. Yep, ground pepper and dried rosemary. I measured that all out. You're going to use carrots. Now the carrots call for half a cup, but I used a cup. And this also calls for cream of chicken soup. These are all chicken recipes that I'm doing today. Let's see. Again, hello to everyone that came on. I'm going to mostly be working and not saying much to whatever goes on in the chat. You guys can mix and mingle with each other. Now this one, I'm thinking I decided to add the chicken last. So all the ingredients, again, are at the bottom. And I do want to thank everybody that's here in the chat. I do appreciate all the support. I could have done chats a long time ago, but see, there we go. Chicken and dumplings. Yeah, I did the chicken and dumplings one once before, and my husband just fell in love with it. The chicken and dumpling one, and then there's a, let's see, a steak one that I do, that he loves that one as well. I mean, I never thought that you could put all this stuff together in the freezer and then cook it and it would be okay, but I'm finding it out differently that you can, and it works. And you know, like I said, this will be my 3rd year doing Crockpot freezer meals. Now, same thing. I'm going to put on a new pair of gloves here. chicken. Now for the chicken and dumplings, I diced up some chicken for that one. And I'm only actually adding one drumstick to this. Because I told my husband this recipe calls for like chicken and dumplings, not chicken noodle soup. So I have my diced chicken here. And you can actually add however much meat you want to add depending on your family size. For me, it's just me and him. Because my husband and his girlfriend, they only come over periodically on a Sunday where we all get together and go out and eat. So it's just the two of us. But sometimes I will cook up enough. So that's meal number 2. Oh wait, I forgot to add the butter. And some butter. 4 tablespoons of butter. Again, get out as much air as possible. That's the chicken and dumplings. And you want to mix that all together. Get it in there as good as you can. Give it a good massage so it mixes up real good. Now I think what I'll do is when I get ready to actually put one in the crock pot, I'll come back and put it in the crock pot to show you guys how it's coming out that way. So that's the chicken and dumpling one. And I'm going to put the parchment paper on top so when I'm ready to put it in the freezer, we will be good to go. So that's the second meal. And basically you serve your meals with whatever ingredients you want to serve them with. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's only 3 meals that I'm preparing. Because I realized I was doing 2 of the same thing. Now the next meal is going to be lemon chicken. Hey Stephanie, how are you? Thanks for dropping in. So this is going to be the chicken and dumplings. Lemon and garlic chicken. Again, you're going to take your bag. Now I put mine down in this picture because they do sell these Crockpot freezer meal devices that you can just layer the bag over it, but this picture works just as good. Now for the lemon chicken, same thing, you're going to add the amount of chicken that you want. You're going to need dried oregano, 1 teaspoon, half a teaspoon of Lorry seasoning salt, pepper, 2 garlic cloves, minced, some parsley, lemon juice, and chicken broth. So I have my chicken broth here, which I'm going to add first, because I like to put the liquid in first. Now I use the fat-free, and it calls for half a cup, but since I'm doubling it up, I'm going to add a cup of chicken broth. So that's my chicken broth, and it calls for 3 tablespoons of lemon, which I'm going to add 6. You can use fresh lemon, but I didn't want to buy a whole bag, so I just use the squeeze bottle. So that's 6 of those. And I already like put my seasonings here and my minced garlic. So you're just going to put all that in there. I'm going to just dish that around a little bit. Smells good too. And then you're just going to add your chicken in. Get some gloves back on here. Oh, I guess I should have probably made more because time is going pretty quick. So for the lemon chicken, again, for me, I guess I can do another one. For me, I'm going to add the 2 chicken breasts for me and 4 legs for my husband. Oh, that one had a little feather on it. Let's see, how many's left? It's 2 chicken breasts left, so I'm going to do just a small one. Another, let's see, maybe another chicken and gravy one. Better yet, I'm just going to add that in there. I'm just going to go ahead and add that chicken in here, and then I'll add the extra. Okay, we're back. So I'm glad it's only these 3, because this internet thing is driving me crazy. And then again, you just take it out. Squeeze out as much air. Mix it as best you can, so you mix in all the ingredients together with the chicken. I'm just double checking to make sure I added everything. And then I usually let out a little bit more air. And that's meal number 3. And then I layer that on top of this one as well. So those are my 3 Crockpot freezer meals that I'm prepping for today. If I had known it was gonna go so quickly, I probably would have prepared more, but I thought that that just 3 might have been enough camera time. So again, I have my lemon chicken here. See what I'm saying? How I keep buffering. Oh, thank you, sister cousin. So I have 3 bags here, and actually each bag will be 2 meals. Lunch and dinner, lunch and dinner. That's the lemon chicken, and then the chicken and dumplings. That's enough to get 2 meals, lunch and dinner, and then the chicken and gravy, which also will be enough for lunch and dinner. So today is, now I won't do them for Sunday. So tomorrow evening I'll cook them for Monday. So this is enough meals for us for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I'll be doing some more in between time. Like I say, I'll just do them um just a video. I don't, when you're shooting a video, you're not going to get all that buffering because you're shooting a video. So I'm not sure, and maybe by then I'll be don't found a different internet provider, so it doesn't keep kicking me out. So it'll kick me out, and then I can get back on really, really quick. But, it's just no fun. Yeah, I love chicken and dumplings. That is really, really good and hearty. I wish I knew how to do it the old-fashioned way, how my mom used to do it. She would actually make her own dumplings with the flour and everything, and cut them all up and cook it all in the pot, and once it's ready, then she throw the dumpling strips that she cut up and rolled, and she put them in that way. Now, oh, that is delicious. But I don't care how hard I try. I just cannot get the dumpling part to work out right. Yeah, she used to do that. I mean, even her cakes, she would make her own cake mix from scratch. It was no such thing of box cake mix. Oh, thank you, Stan. Thank you very much. There was no such thing of as box cake mix. So she would prepare her cake mix from scratch, her cookie mix from scratch, her ice cream from scratch, and to this day she still bakes her cookies and cakes all from scratch. She's 84, bless her heart. um Still moving and grooving, doing everything that she loves. And one of my favorite dishes that she makes, oxtails and rice. So every time I go home to visit in Michigan, that's one of the first things. Yes, it is a blessing. It is a blessing. We lost dad in yeah, we lost dad in 81, and it's just been on she's just been on her own. She never remarried or anything. She's just living and loving her life, the mother of the church. Oh, I wish I could, Tablescape Diva. I wish I could learn. I know some things, like, old school cornbread dressing from scratch, macaroni and cheese from scratch, greens, things like that. But I can make the oxtails, but not as good as her. Now my husband, he can throw down and make me some. He'll make the oxtails for me because he makes those really, really good. There's a couple dishes that he makes. He makes them better than me, so I let him have that. So definitely that. Now chitlins, he loves him some chitlins. Me, I ain't cooking them things. I'm not cleaning them. I'm not gonna be in the house. I told him how you put the potato and the onion inside of it to get rid of the smell, but he can have all that. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing the chitlins, but I'll eat a little here and there, but I can't cook them and prepare them. I don't like the smell, and I tried to clean some for him once when we were first dating, and I did it the one time, and I said, I'll never clean chitlins for you again. Let's get that clear. So he cleans his own chitlins when he wants some. Ah, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. So yeah, my favorite meal my mom cooks for me is the oxtails and rice. And now that tradition has been passed on to my husband. He'll cook the oxtails and rice for me as well. So probably offline, I think I'm going to be doing an Italian sausage dish, a steak dish. What else did I buy? Oh, pork chops. I have some pork chops in here. Let's see. I have pork chops, beef, Italian sausage, and steak. Pork chops, beef, Italian sausage, and steak. So I'll be doing those four. And yes, he will cook. He will cook. Thank God. Not as often as I would probably want him to, but he'll cook. Some days he'll see that I'm just tired. Like, he does most of his cooking on the weekends. But during the week, I usually do the cookings. That's why I like the Crockpot freezer meals, because, it's like you got the winter blah. It's like I come home, it's winter, I don't want to do nothing but stretch out on the couch, watch some TV, do something like that. I mean, I just started taking down the rest of my Christmas decoration today. I didn't even get my Christmas decoration taken down. Hey, Elaborate Designs by Aisha. Oh, you know what? That's okay. But you did miss me preparing all the meals. But you can always go back and watch the replay. I mean, just showing up and showing me your support is enough for me. Yeah, I'm at Eastern Standard Time. Empowering moments with Velvet. Hey, I think we're connected, Velvet. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll check and see after the live chat. So yeah, we were just talking about all the different types of meals that our mothers, or that we love to prepare. And I was saying how I love doing the Crockpot freezer meals because it saves so much time. And a lot of times, because it's just me and him, we'll go out to eat, we'll pick something up. So our goal for the new year is to do the crock pot freezer meal. So I went out yesterday to Aldi's and I did a grocery shopping haul, and I spent $59.16. And so far I got 6 proportions here, and then I still have chops, Italian sausage, beef, beef cube meat, and steak. So I still have 4 more types of meat in the fridge, and those 4 will make 8 proportions of meal. Yes. So I'll do those off camera, and I'll keep cooking them and keep cooking them to let's see, our goal is to stop eating out so much. Yes. Oh, definitely. Definitely. That's our goal for this year 2020. And we always start it off every year and then we fall off in the summer. But sometimes we even in the summer we'll do like some meal preps, like even if it's something, even though it's hot, even if it's something in the oven, it's like we'll cook up some like big pans of chicken, large pans of pork chops, and then I got the wait a minute, I'm gonna show you. Then I got the meal prep containers here. So I'll use the meal prep containers and fix our lunch and proportion out our dinner. So when we come home, it's already prepared, and when we get up to go to work in the morning, we already have our meals already in the container. Just grab and go, put it in our little lunch box, grab something to drink, and be on our way. So that works out. That works out really, really, really well. And so the goal is, I was saying, to do this. I'm gonna keep a tally of the receipts of all the food items that I buy. How do you do your Italian sausage? So for the Italian sausage, wait, I can grab that recipe and tell you. I'll be right back. Okay, so I don't have that recipe, but what I usually do is for the Italian sausage, I'll take So I got Italian sausage like this, and I have 2 packs. There's 5 in a pack, and I usually fix us 2 sausages each. So usually that'll be 8, 6 to 8 in a bag, because me, sometimes I can only eat one. So I take the Italian sausage, put it. Thank you. I try to be the best wife that I can. I I can do better. I'll admit I can do better. I think we all have room for improvement in every aspect of our life. But I take the Italian sausage, diced tomato, diced green peppers and onions, and then I'll take some what is it called? Almost like a, now you don't have to add this, but I'll do the Italian sausage, the tomatoes, and the peppers and everything. Sometimes that's it, or sometimes I'll just open up a pack of fajita mix and just put like maybe 2 little like a tablespoonful of it in the baggie as well. And I do it the same way. Mix it all up, juice it real good, and pop it in the freezer. And I'm going to throw this in the freezer while we're still chatting, because I hate to have chicken. I hate to have chicken sitting out. So I'll put the one in the bottom. So like I said, I'll put the one, and then I'll put a piece of parchment paper on top. And again, that's just so they don't stick together. And you want to lay them flat. That's the other thing. You want to make sure when you're putting them in your freezer, you want to lay it flat. And I will bring the camera over and show you guys. Hopefully I'll be aiming it in the right direction. Let's see. Let me try. I'm gonna try and show you guys. Can you guys see that? How I layered them all flat on top of each other. You probably couldn't see that real good, but I tried. So that's what you want to do. And then, like I say, when you're ready, pull it out, put it in the crock pot. Now, sometimes I'll pull mine out, and like tomorrow for Monday, I'll pull it out and I'll let it sit for like maybe 20 minutes just so it's loose, so I can break it up when I'm putting it inside of the crock pot. Yeah, you should try it. You should try it, Tablescape Diva. And I'm going to, like I say, I'm going to go back and put all the recipes. Yeah, you can do that. I'm trying to think, am I able to do that? So I'm going to go back and put all the recipes inside of the live chat video, so you guys will know what all the recipes, and then moving forward, I'll do that also. So the ones that I'm going to do off camera, off of the live camera and just in a video, I'll include them too. Now, if you go back onto my page, I will try it for my family also. It is Aisha. I guarantee you, if you try it and you do it, you will love it. I mean, especially you. You have a large family. You know, you, your husband, and the girls. So, let me see. You, your husband, and the girls. So it would be a really good alternative for you. Who is that? I can't see. Hey, how are you doing today? I'm so glad you dropped in. So glad you dropped in. We were doing some Crockpot freezer meals, which I'm all done doing. But what I was going to say, if you go back and look at some, of my videos, I have two Crockpot freezer meal videos up, and all of those do have the recipe, and it does show me doing the video. So, and I think you'll really enjoy that, Aisha. I hope you will really go in and try it. Yeah, and I would love to see you film one. That would be great. You can film my recipes. They're not mine. I got them all offline, but that would be a good idea for you to film some crock pot freezer meals for the video. And you might even want the girls to help your darling little babies, your little twin girls with their little cute self. Yeah. So that would really be nice. So other than that, kind of some of my yes, yes, that would be a good idea. So, like some of my plans for the new year, the vegan homeschool. Hey, the vegan homeschool, how are you, darling? Oh, thank you. So sorry that you missed it, but I actually only prepared 3. Initially, I was going to do 6 meals, and my husband said, "Don't you think 6 meals is going to be a lot?" And oh, I'm glad you're doing good. He said, "Don't you think 6 meals is going to be a lot?" And I says, "You know what? 6 might be a lot." And actually, maybe 6 would have been good because I got done with the first 3 within the first half hour. So if I did 6, that might carry me over to an hour. And hopefully the next time that I come on live, I'll be um, I'll be doing them from my laptop. I'm going to reach out to someone to tell me how the heck do I set my computer up live. Let's see if I can see some of your guys' comments. How the heck I can set some of my how I can set my laptop up live to be able to film from live from my laptop. It's I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I think I'm going to practice, and I'll just practice tomorrow, and I'll just do test videos. But first and foremost, when I jump off of here, I have to finish taking down these Christmas decorations. It's like I love doing the Christmas decorations, but all the work, it seems like it's so easy, simple, and fun putting them up, but taking the Christmas decorations down is so time consuming because I had the family room, I had stuff here in the kitchen, in the bathroom, in the dining room, in the living room. I didn't even get to put my decorations up for my bedroom. I put a tree up, but I never finished the decoration, so I didn't even get to do a bedroom tour. Drinking me some orange juice. Potassium. I know, Purple Paisley. I'm so sad that Christmas is over. I was telling my husband how many more days before Christmas. But it's like next year. Yeah, it went really, really quick. It did. It went really, really quick. And like I said, I still had a lot of decorations that I didn't even put up. I don't think that I gave myself enough time and started early enough. So, Stephanie, when do you think you should actually start doing your decorations? You're a seasoned YouTuber, so what do you think is a good month to start doing your decorations? Should I start in the end of October, or like the second week in October, putting my decorations up slowly and then show videos of them afterwards? Is that like a good time so you're not like so push? Hey, Yatara, I hope I said your name right. Yatara, how are you, dear? So do you think that that's a good time to start putting up your Christmas decorations, Stephanie? Like maybe like the third or fourth week in October, but still leave that space for your Thanksgiving, like your Thanksgiving tablescape. If you're gonna do that, my husband wants me to leave the Christmas decoration. Wait a minute, let me see. My husband wants me to leave the Christmas decorations to stay up until the end of the month. Till the end of January? Okay, so you started the beginning of November. So Stephanie, he wants you to leave them up till the end of, oh Lord. My husband said, when is that stuff coming down? When is that stuff coming down? Christmas is over. When is it coming down? So I slowly started taking stuff down. I got the tree down in the family room, which is in here. So you guys can see, well, you can't see because it's dark. I got the tree down, and I took all the decorations off of the, let's see, the other three small trees. Oh, he started taking it down himself. My husband ain't gonna do that. He gonna just leave it there. He gonna leave it there for me, and just leave it there. Hey, IGBO Princess, how are you today? Yeah, I used to leave them up till the end of January, but now it's like, it's like when I first started YouTube, we were doing, if you go back and look at my first video, we were when my son moved out, we decided to take the, Happy New Year to you also. We decided to take one of the spare bedrooms and turn it into a walk-in closet. So that's how I started. And he said, hey, you know what? You should film this and put it on YouTube. And I was like, film it and put it on YouTube? So I went around and showed the closet showed the bedroom of what it looked like. And then I did a video of what it looked like after we decorated it and everything into a small walk-in closet. So that's what got me started. Oh, you're in Puerto Rico. I know that weather is beautiful there. So that's what got me started into YouTube. And over the last year and a half, it's like I would do a collaboration every now and then. Hey, Leo, how you doing, sweetie? I would do a collaboration like every now and then, and then it just started getting like real fun to me. I was doing it for the fun. It was an outlet for me, something to do. My husband, he's an avid bowler, so he's always bowling. I'm doing good, so he's always bowling, and I've always did decorating, and I would go to somebody's home and help them do some decorations, go shopping with them, here, pick this, or here, try this. Or if I found an old piece of furniture, I would try and refurbish it. And after that, I just started doing the collabs, and I found this and that with Jordan's channel, and listened to one of her lives, and listen to all the up and coming collaborations, and I just started doing the collaborations, and that's when I bam, this is something I love doing. So that's what I started doing. That's how I really got started into YouTube on a whim. I mean, never even thought about YouTube. I would look at it all the time, and it's like I started it, and it's like once you start, you're addicted. You can't stop. You can't stop doing videos. You can't stop watching other people's videos. So I really enjoyed it. I really enjoy it a lot. But I do want to incorporate a lot more of what I love to do. You know, it's like I love, yes, that's so true. That is so true. So, you know, it's like I love doing DIYs on a large scale, like when I did my mirrored console table. I have a couple other pieces that I did, but it was before I was really into YouTube. That's me. I barely watch TV anymore. I'm always watching YouTube. Now there is a way through my Fire Stick. I believe I can watch YouTube on television. You know, I'm a little illiterate sometimes when it comes to the computer, so I'm gonna have to get my son to come over and show me how to turn the Fire Stick on and access YouTube so I can watch the videos in a bigger screen. So it's like that's all I do is watch the YouTube videos on, either I'm watching a YouTube video or I'm prepping to do a YouTube. Me too. Yeah, it is. It's too much violence on TV. Too much violence. I barely even watch the news. That's cool. I wish I could do that. I'm watching myself on my laptop and up here on the screen where I can see everybody's comments bigger. So when they float by here, I can look down to see what you guys are saying. How's my buddy Leo? How's Watson doing? I missed his live show. I don't get to catch his live shows on the weekend as much as I do during the week. I catch him during the week all the time. Yeah, so it's like as soon as I'm done here, I will be, let's see, I will be prepping my kitchen vignette for Denise Jordan. And then I have my diamonds and pearls video that I'm going to be shooting tomorrow. I'm going to be doing my DIY. Hey, Watson. I know you can't wave back, but hey. But I'm going to be prepping. I'm doing good. I miss it. I was telling Leo that I missed your live show. I don't get to check it out as much on the weekend. Aisha, do you have a son? I didn't know you had a son. I mostly only see the girls. Oh, you have an older son? Am I correct? You have an older son, Aisha? My day was good. I just got done doing some Crockpot freezer meals. Other than that, oh, when you said football games, I thought you meant taking your son to football games. I was taking down some of my Christmas decorations, Watson. I should be finished tonight. Share UW. What is that? If you asking me to share my window, now you know good and well I don't know how to do that. Oh, your husband watches football all the time. Are you asking me to share my window, Watson? I don't know how to share no window. Remember, this is only my third live. I'm still new at that. Oh, you shared me out. Okay, thanks. I saw you were on live stream on StreamYard. Did you like that better than YouTube? Did you like the StreamYard better than the YouTube? But yeah, I was saying how I love Denise Jordan, this and that, because you get all the collabs and everything that's going on, and that's really fun. But I also have to remember that I'm going to have to start concentrating on my own channel content. Oh, you only use it when you're going to co-host. Okay. So I'm going to have to start doing my own content because I have like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got like 7 DIY projects of my own that I want to do. So somewhere in between, I'm going to miss some of the collabs because I'm going to have to work on some of my own stuff. I mean, I got some really nice stuff, some home decor DIYs that I want to do that I've had. It's like items that I thrifted from the thrift store that I'm going to transform. And it's like they've been sitting in this one, well, jammed in this one closet. And I'm like, okay, come the end of February, midweek of February, I'm going to have to start working on those. I know, I had to move mine out the way so the mister don't say this stuff is always in the way. Yeah, so a lot of the things I want to do so bad because they're going to be so nice. Ah, thank you, Stephanie. You know, it's like the one I'm doing this uh you know, like the mosaic wall art that a lot of people have in their home that they get from Kirkland's or Pier 1 or Burlington's. I actually found a piece at the thrift store for like $5. I have not been thrifty since I was 7. Girl, you better go to a thrift store. If you can do some DIYs, you better go to a thrift store and get you some and transform it and make it into something different. I mean, I'll go to this one thrift store called St. Vincent de Paul's over here where I live, and I can actually, it's like this one piece that I got, and I got it for like $2.50. And wait till you guys see what I'm going to do with it. So what I have to do first is order some mirror towels, the little mirror towel squares, the self-adhesive ones. I have to buy those first and make sure that I have enough. So I thought about maybe pre-cutting the strips. Don't pull the backing off, just to layer it all on there to make sure that I have enough. But $2.50, and it's probably about, let's see, from this wall to about here. I know that doesn't help, but that, and then I got another piece of artwork for like $5 at a different thrift store that I want to paint it and add gold and silver glitter. Not to give a lot of the things away. So like my living room, dining room, it's an open concept, but it's a long room and it's not as wide as I would like it to be. But I want to find a way to give that room some sort of separation, but not building up a wall or anything. So I'm going to figure out a way to add columns, just columns at the end, just to show partial separation of the room and not to close it off completely. So that's the thing about YouTube creators. It's like we have so much going on in here and it just keeps spinning. For me anyway, it just keeps spinning. Ooh, I can do this. Ooh, I can do that. Ooh, I can do this. Ooh, I can change that. Ooh, I can change that to that. So that's another thing. Do anybody else have like what do I call it? I call it creator's dizziness. So it's like your mind is like working overtime. It's like you're thinking and you're thinking and you're thinking and you're thinking, I can do this project and I can do that project. Anybody else have that problem? Yes, Yatara. I have a notebook full too. I need to execute them. Oh, okay. So we're all in the same. So I see we're all in that same boat. So we get that. I call it creator's dizziness because sometimes, I kid you not, sometimes my mind is working overtime so much on thinking of things to do. I actually get a headache. I'll get a headache and I'll just have to yeah, I'll get a headache and I just have to like stop. Stop thinking. Yes. And you know what the funny thing? My husband is the one that got me into thrift stores. Yes. 80% of the time, actually, you know what? I'm going to say 90%. I have not seen him 90% of the time since we've been together. I have not seen him go into a department store and buy a pair of slacks and shirts. The only time he'll buy those is like if we're going to an event or something, something big, like when we had a big birthday party for my mother, he went out and actually bought something. When we go to like the New Year's Eve balls, which we alternate every other year, he'll go out and buy an outfit for that. So it'll have to be like a really, really, really special occasion. Then he'll go out and he'll buy an outfit. Other than that, he's going to the thrift store. And I get so mad sometimes because he goes to the thrift store and he always finds the bargains. Yes, fuzzy brain, definitely. Definitely. I get a headache and a fuzzy brain and I just have to like just tell myself stop and just sit down and try to relax and stop trying to do this in the house and stop trying to do that do that in the house. It's like I'll get to work and I can't wait to get home after work just so I can try and start and do something. But yeah. So let's see. I'm gonna stay on for about 5 more minutes. That should give me. Oh, here's my live clock up in the top. I was trying to check my live last time and I thought I was on for an hour and I actually wasn't. So now I know I have to watch that little clock right there that tells me how long I actually I've been on. But that's just about it. I just got so many things I want to do and it's like gotta execute. So, I was really upset that I didn't get to do my vision board. I did start it, but I can always put it up another time or not at all. It just depends, but I am going to go and look at the playlist. Was there a playlist created for the vision board that you know of, Aisha? So I can go straight to the playlist? Oh, thank you, Dining with Zion. So was there a playlist for the vision board? Or are you guys just clicking the hashtag so I'll know what to do? Oh, okay. Thanks, Sister. Oh, no, there was no playlist? So you just have to click on the hashtag and find people that way? I always like to click the playlist so somebody can go straight to a list of all the videos. Oh, okay. Okay. It didn't work, so she took it off. Okay, I can just click the hashtag to see everybody. Yeah. And I can just probably just do mine later and just add a hashtag. But like I said, I'm going to be doing my vignette, my diamonds and pearls. And then I got let's see, I got a collab that I'm doing with Aisha, a collab that I'm doing with Stephanie. Um, let's see. the Easter collab with Kimberly Davis, and then Easy Living with Elle and Diva Decorating is going to be co-hosting a collab with me, and it's the now Tablescape Diva, you're gonna like this one. Tablescape Diva, you're gonna like this one. I'm doing oh, okay, thanks Aisha. I'm doing a a, a collaboration. It's called Glitz, Glam, and Glitter. A Glitz, Glam, and Glitter tablescape. So I'm looking forward to seeing how everybody do on that one. Glitz, Glam, and Glitter tablescape. That one I'm looking forward to. So everybody can I loved everybody's tablescape. Yes, that one's gonna be so nice. I mean, I'm really gonna try to put my all into it. It ain't got to be over the top. I'm not an over top girl, but I like a nice little tablescape with some glitter. Yes. So I look forward to that. And I loved everybody's New Year's tablescapes. I seen some things on some of them tables. I was like, oh my God, I didn't think of that. Or I know the one thing I was like, I didn't think of that. And I didn't think of that. And I was like, oh, that's pretty. So, or, oh, where did she get that from? I want one of those. So that's the other thing. It can be costly. So that's why I go to the thrift store. So I'm not gonna be so much out of my pocket in a big way. I would love to be able to go to Z galleries. I'm about to. All right, thank you for dropping by, sweetie. I appreciate it. I would love to be able to go to well, we don't, the one that's closest to me is like 40-minute drive, but I would love to be able to go to Z Gallery, but the closest Z Gallery is like 40 minutes away. Hobby Lobby, can you believe the closest Hobby Lobby to me is 25 minutes away? By Zion is 25 minutes away. So I don't get to those stores a lot. Oh, thank you, Tablescape Diva. Now, I'm going to tell you, I loved your green. That was so different. It was so unique. When I first saw it and I started seeing all the green and the green mask, and I'm like, who says that your Tablescape? Oh, you don't have a Z Gallery either. Let's see. I don't have a Z Gallery in my state at all. I order online from them. Marilyn, I have enjoyed your live. I'm about to edit collab. All right, Aisha. Thanks for coming. Yeah, we don't have a Z Gallery that's close either. So I guess there's like maybe 3 things from there that I would really love to get. So I might just have to order them online. Yeah, I have a lot of dishes. Running out of room to store them, but we have this shelf in the basement that has just like a lot of clutter. So I told my husband, I said, you know what, half this stuff on this shelf, I don't think anybody really uses VCRs anymore. So it's like 3 VCRs on the shelf and all these VCR tapes. I know. That's what my husband keeps saying. You don't need no more dishes. That's enough. That's enough. And I was like, but they're only $1 a dish if I get them at the Dollar Tree. Or I'll wait and find some at a thrift store. Or find them on sale or something. But, yeah, yeah. So there's a shelf in our basement. And I'm going to clean that shelf off. And that's where I'm going to stack all the dishes. They had like these little, you guys know, like the little baggies. Yes, it is on the 6th. The little baggies that you can buy to put like your blankets and stuff like that. I'm gonna put one of those out and store it. Store the dishes all in that. Yeah. So I'm going to get ready and jump off, everybody. But I appreciate everybody coming on. I thank you. Yes, multifaceted me. We're getting ready to jump off. I started at 6 o'clock, but you can always look at the replay to see how I prepared them. Yeah, I got like a big shelf in the family room, but it has dishes and crafting items. So that's why I said I'm gonna use that shelf because it's like eight shelf. Let's see, yeah, it's about because it's as tall as the basement, so it's about 6 to 8 shelves, and they're pretty wide. So I'm going to start storing everything on there. So I'm going to jump off. I want to thank everybody for coming. Love you guys, and I appreciate your support so much. So you guys have a good evening, all right? Bye.